About sizing and how it should actually fit on your dog, which is extraordinarily important when you're fitting the prong collar on your dog. So right here is the 2.25 Kurgan on Lakota. We also have some of the Hermspringer martingales here, but the 2.25 Kurgan on her should sit right above the ears. So the prong collar shouldn't be down here where these martingale collars are when we're applying pressure and when we're training with a collar. You want to make sure it's nice and high and tight. It should fit pretty snug, but you don't want the prongs to be pushing against the dog's skin. You want it snug enough so it doesn't fall down when you're training, and you want it to fit right here behind the actual ears. So on most prong collars, you're gonna have a O-ring and what I call a half ring. So you're gonna put your leash on the half ring of the prong collar. So what this does is it activates the prong collar, or gives the prong collar action. And this is what you're gonna be using to actually put your leash on right here. Make sure when you're putting the prong collar on that you're not twisted like this. So make sure that when you open your prong collar up, that you have a really clean triangle. That way your action doesn't get glitched and interrupted by the metals getting tangled. This is exactly what you want. Get a prong collar that's too big or too loose, all you simply have to do is take prongs out or put them back in. You can buy or purchase extra prong collars pretty much anywhere you get your prong collar. Or how to take a prong off is you really just pinch the actual prongs and then it slides back in. Same thing on the way up, you're just going to pinch and pull out. I always tell people, if you're sweating, you're doing it wrong. Should be very easy. Come out, pop this off, and then readjust your prong to make sure it fits properly on your dog. One other thing that happens with normal wear and tear with prong collars is, as you guys are bending these prongs in and out every day, multiple times a day, sometimes the prongs can get a little bent. So all you guys have to do is just simply bend the prong back to its original state to make sure that the prong collar is properly fitting the dog and it doesn't come off in usage. Mistake I often see dog owners do with the prong collar is sliding the collar over the dog's head. If you can slide this collar over your dog's head, it's too big. Make sure that when you're putting the prong collar, if it doesn't have a quick release buckle, you're putting the prong just like this. That's really important to put your prong over, right over manually over the dog's neck. About the prong collar is when to take it off, when to leave it on, when to use it. Just like any other prong collar or any other collar that we use in dog training, you want to leave it on when you're training. So if you're in your house and your dog's on the leash, you're training, that's okay. If you're outside training, that's okay too, obviously. But when you're inside and you're not watching your dog and your dog's unattended, you can take it off. I would never leave the prong collar on unattended in a crate just because it could get caught like any other collar. We're going to talk about the difference between the chrome-plated prong collar and the stainless steel. So if you're looking for the most durable, rust-proof, good in the ocean, saltwater type stuff, you're going to want to go with the stainless steel prong collar from Hermspringer. So the chrome-plated prong collar is a nice collar, but it is going to be a little softer on the metals. So it's actually dipped in chrome, and the stainless steel is stainless steel all the way around. So it's going to be weatherproof, and it's going to be the most durable collar that you're going to find. Prong collar is a great, effective, humane way to communicate with your dog on a different level. I would highly suggest having the introduction of the prong collar done by a trained professional. I hope you guys have fun with your dog as always, and I will talk to you next time. Break.